And First Alert weather.
If you're planning on traveling for the holidays, it is going to be a bit bumpy for some areas. Just look at all the winter weather alerts that we have in place across the U.S. You can see a lot of the central and eastern third is included in some of those winter alert warnings, and we have blizzard warnings in place. In this orange here, we've got winter storm warnings in the pink, wind chill warnings all in this bluish gray, and that includes some of us in the northwest corner as well. We're seeing some of those wintry alerts as well. We've got a winter weather advisory here in purple on the western edge of the state. That's because we could see 1 to 3 inches of snow for those areas, and then over in the eastern part of the state, we're still seeing a wind chill warning as well for some of those cold temperatures. And I'll just point out that this this advisory goes a little bit more north of Cascade, but it just doesn't include McCall and kicks back in more north of McCall. So we are tracking some moisture that's making its way inland right now, but we don't expect it to really start snowing until the late night, overnight hours. It'll start a little bit earlier in Oregon. So here's our upper air setup that's kind of guiding some of this moisture. We have a high pressure ridge that's weakening this low pressure, and that Arctic air is continuing to make its way east and move out of our area, but we've definitely still got some cold temperatures in our area, and that's going to change as that high pressure ridge starts to get a little bit stronger, and then we get more mild air starting to move in our area over the weekend. But for now, we are still talking about snow, and again, that's going to be starting in the late night and overnight hours, so we expect that to start to make its way into our area around midnight. We expect those chances for snow to linger. You can see it includes those mountain locations and also the Magic Valley areas, and that snow will be more scattered in nature as we go into the afternoon hours. And then we continue to see those chances of snow as we go into Saturday, and then we may see a wintry mix at times as temperatures get a little bit warmer. So now if we look forward into Saturday, there's an additional round in the evening hours. You can see a little bit more of a wintry mix included for those valley locations and snow at the higher elevations. And again, those snow showers continuing for those mountain locations. And again, Sunday morning, Christmas morning, we may be looking at more of a wintry mix and a little bit more rain. But those temperatures are very close to that freezing boundary, so we'll continue to track that. We're still a little bit ways away, so some of that could change with your forecast. One thing that we are expecting, though, is that the snow again continues starting in the overnight hours tonight and into Friday morning. And so here's how few of those snowstorms could stack up for us. We're expecting those higher concentrations to be again confined to the western edge of the state, and as far as the mountains go, we're expecting more snow in the west central mountain areas. Over McCall, I don't think we'll get quite to 10 inches, maybe between 4 and 6, but definitely favoring the west central mountains with this particular system. We'll also expect the Magic Valley area to get a little bit on the lighter side of those snow showers. That's why you'll see not too many widespread snowflakes there. And then if we go to the central mountains, it's kind of missing out on some of this most recent snowstorm, again favoring the west central mountain areas, and we're still expecting cold temperatures along with that as well. And then also teens for the lows in valley areas, while we do expect again that snow to start in the overnight hours and continue all the way throughout the day. And as we go into the later part of the weekend, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, that's when we start to see those temperatures warm a little bit. So we may get some variety of wintry precipitation, but it is looking like a little bit more towards the rain side for Sunday.
Well, looking at temperatures back in the 40s, that's going to feel really warm.
I know. It's been so cold for so long, and it's just going to feel like such a switch, especially for the later part of the month where we would kind of expect there to be even colder temperatures than the beginning.
All right. Well, it's been an interesting weather year anyway, so thank you, Sophia.